help if I unmuted my mic, wouldn't it? But yeah. Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade. And welcome back, not welcome back, welcome to Return of the Obra Dinn. It's kind of welcome back. I got the word return in my head and was like, oh yeah, this is something we've done before. No, not at all. This is a game I've had, like, vaguely on my radar for, like, years, I think. I've heard it's cool. I've heard it's something to do with puzzles. I have this vague recollection it might have something to do with, like, puzzles with words. And also, like, mystery solving type thing. I know, like, very little about it outside of what's written on the Steam page. Partly because I'm not sure I ever knew in the first place, or partly because if I did know any details, I've just been lost to time at this point. Now, I do also notice, and if you'll indulge me a second here, I'm going to Alt-Tab, which is going to mute the game sound, because of course it is. It's created by Lucas Pope. Let me just go and see. Is that who I think it is? What's he done? Oh, he's the Papers, Please guy. Oh, okay. Which is different. I thought he was the Inscription guy, but no, he's Papers, Please. There we go. But yeah, so I'm going to be jumping into this pretty blind. How is everyone today, by the way? And is the audio balance alright? Because I've got some rather loud, kind of like, naval sort of shanty music going on. My audio levels look alright on OBS, but if I get a confirmation from the chat, that would be great. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well as well. I'm doing pretty damn good, actually. I think I've had a fairly productive day. You know, I've got a lot of stuff done, which is nice, and because it means I can get more of the stuff that I've been putting off for months done tomorrow, perhaps, potentially. Which is always good, you know. Forward momentum, getting things off the goddamn list. Oh. The ever-growing goddamn list of things I keep putting off for months, and I wonder why it keeps growing. Oh. But, yeah. Let's just begin, I guess. No fate solved. Interesting. Okay. Lost at sea, 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn, built 1796 London, 800 tons, 18-foot draft. Captain R. Witterall, crew of 51 men. Last voyage to Orient Cape rendezvous unmet. Contact East India Company London office for inquiries or testimony. Okay. My mic does seem a bit quiet. Hold on, I'm going to just maneuver some things. So I want it to be like... Why is that so quiet? Oh, well, I guess we're moving on with the game. The Honourable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London Office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare for a full assessment. Ooh, okay. There we are. I turned my gain up just a hair manually, so hopefully I should be, well, do I need to? Maybe it's not so bad being where I was. Yeah, we'll call it there. Okay, but anyway, the Obra Dinn has returned, so it didn't show up to, didn't show up to Cape Orient.
Company man woke me up.
No. We got voice acting.
Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn.
Aye.
Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
Ooh, hello.
What's in the box?
I don't know.
Is that us?
Hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
What? Ooh, hello, and we're in. Okay, are we WASDing around? We are. Interesting. Okay. Oh, so it's returned, but like not actually into port, it's just out in the middle of the sea. Oh, okay. And we left click to interact with things, I'm guessing. That's what I did to climb this ladder. Or maybe just pressed my face into it, either could work. Wow, the art style on this already. God damn. I like how she just kind of reaches a hand out to, whoever it is. So we are an inspector. A female by the sounds of things, but I wouldn't like to assume. What's that? Okay. Interesting. Got a cage with bars missing. We've got, various other bits of a boat. I'm not exactly a nautical man myself, so Got the ship's bell. I know that they exist. Yeah. Crow's nest, sails in tatters. These sails really are in tatters. That mast is fucked. Okay. There. Oh, skeleton. Winch for the anchor, I'm assuming. Okay, doesn't want to let us in there. We're not interested in this? We're just like, yeah, that's normal. Ooh, I can E to zoom in. That's good to know. Okay. What do we got up here, then? What just a distinct lack of wheel? Oi!
It's too heavy!
Oh, for God's sake. You go see what he wants. I do like our little companion here. I'm gonna need to go and talk to him. Sort him out.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
It's literally just a book, my guy. Ooh, hello. What do we got? Return of the Obra, a catalogue of adventure and tragedy, 1807. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. What the fuck? Contents: the journey, the ship, the crew, life at sea, sketch, glossary, back cover. Chapters: loose cargo, bitter cold, murder, the calling, unholy captives, soldiers of the sea, doom, bargain, escape, the end. Okay. Complete crew and passenger manifest. Well, if you knew all this stuff, what the bloody hell am I doing here? I'm like using this compass to like, I don't know, like ghost trick people. Is that what we're doing? Are we doing a ghost trick? Is that what we're doing here? And then a lot of on the cargo deck. A bit of cold. On the orlop deck. Okay. Murder. Outside the first mate's window. Calling. Nothing. Unholy captives. On the cargo deck again. Soldiers of the sea. In the port walk. And on the cargo deck. The doom. On the bow. On the gun deck. Inside the captain's quarters. The bargain. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Will it really? Fascinating. In the lazarette. Escape. So you've written all this in invisible ink. In the midshipman cabin. The end. Outside the captain's quarters. Inside the captain's quarters. Inside the captain's quarters. Inside the captain's quarters. Glossary. Captain. Mate. Bosun. Gunner. Purser. Surgeon. Carpenter. Helmsman. Steward. Midshipman. Topman. Seaman. Rigging. Main deck. Gun deck. All up deck. That's probably normal. Okay. Oh, speaking of things that are probably normal, yeah, that compass has a skull in the middle. Memento mortem. Remember death. Okay. Do we really need the elaborate case for that? Okay, whatever. Right, let's go up and have a poke around, shall we? Let's, I'm going to assume, start ghost tricking things. Yeah, here we are. This has got, like... Okay. Sure.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
I'd love the voice acting in this. Oh. Well, all right then. This man was shot, okay. So, what do I do in here? Is it just a... Like, I'm not raising my hand, so I don't know if I can interact with anything. Can I, like, squeeze past you into the captain's quarters? No, but your captain's quarters look like they're in a bit of a state. I might turn this down just a little bit, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna... Just for my own benefit, so I can hear myself think, well, I do love the soundtrack. Or at least the bits I've heard of it so far. I'm gonna just knock this down by, like, 20%. Monitor Macintosh? Well, okay. Decidedly not, but... Whatever. Audio volume, yes. Look sensitivity, perfect. Interesting. Output smooth. Okay. Things I maybe should have played around with before stream, but oh well. Okay. Do I have to go towards this? Is that the deal? No, it's not the deal. Okay, oh, and then E goes back here, I see. Okay. So I can still open my book. Have I got any other controls? A Q, interestingly, is left the same as A. Oh god, hold on, Oh. Okay, that was timed. Yeah, and then our book. Oh, we're doing the end first. As we do. Weirdly, the gun is on the page before the end starts. Location of the corpse. 3 others are present outside the captain's quarters. Who is this? How did they die? Okay. This unknown soul met an unknown... It's a very known fate. He got shot. Captain, open the door, kick it in, lest we break it down and take more than those shells. You bastards may take exactly what I give you. Okay. Sure. Location of the corpse, just outside the captain's quarters. 3 others were present. The unknown guy. The captain, who I assume is the shooting, like some other gunner. Okay. Inside the captain's quarters. Interesting. Okay. So can I get in here yet? Am I meant to be able to interrogate you? Hello? Hmm. Do you ever feel like you missed a tutorial somewhere and it's just like, oh, hello. There's someone else. Who are you? You're not meant to be here. You're some dude with a knife. Okay, we got, like, Rambo Guile over here, it looks like. Okay, I've got zoom. I've literally got zoom and open my book as, like, the only... Oh, now this is open, I think. Okay, well, it's as much progress as anything. Speaking of inside the captain's quarters, Jesus, there's a lot going on in here. And that's still locked. So would you go around, like, interviewing, well, I guess interviewing, just seeing how people died until something makes sense? Okay, sure. I'm down for that. What happened to this guy who may or may not be El Capitan?
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
Mm-hmm.
They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie.
Oh, okay. So a scuffle involving a knife. After the guy had been shot out here. So the guy gets shot, and then... Is this Rambo Guile? No, it's someone else. So where's Rambo Guile in all this, then? What's he up to? Don't know. He's not present. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So this is after this. And then... anything else happening around here? Oh! There's Rambo Guile. I found him. What is he doing there? Okay. Inside the captain's quarters. Two others were present. Who is this? It's clearly the captain. And they clearly died because they were knifed. Where are they? Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie. How goes the Obra Dinn? Hi there, Mawa. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's going. It sure is going. It's an interesting game so far. I feel like I'm kind of just walking into a series of cutscenes rather than figuring anything out. But maybe the game just needs to establish itself a bit first. It's like, okay, Rambo Guile's back over here. We've got Guy knifing the what I assume was the captain. Oh, hold on, that was a zoom thing. Now you tell me this is how we work this out. Okay. Okay. So I zoomed on him. No, this is the gunner we're saying. Okay. So does that make you the captain? Oh, it's the captain knifing the gunner. Okay. Hmm. And you are... Some other guy. I'm realizing you're less Rambo Guile and more you're just bold, and I caught you at a weird angle upstairs. Okay, can I do that to this guy out here? Ooh. Interesting. You're like first mate, I think. Next to the captain and all that. Anything else I can zoom in on? Hmm. How far in are you? About 20 minutes. Like, this is the very start of the game, which happens to start with, happens to start with the end. Don't worry, I'm not actually at the end. All these other bits of my book are blank. But, yeah, I am, like, right near the start. Okay. Sure. Well, I guess I was wrong about it being the captain who got stabbed there, so... that's it. Pretty early on, I think. Yep, very early on, I'd say. I'm literally just going up to corpses and inspecting them. So, don't tell me this is Rambo Guile getting jumped. Okay, this is about as far as I got. So that's the first guy going down. Our gunner. Oh my god, okay. So, our captain guy got stabbed and then just clocked fucking Rambo Guile. Interesting. So yeah, that's you. You're there, and that means all the assailants of the captain are now dead. Okay. So we got this. Oh, hello, there's someone here. I didn't notice. A woman of some sort, perhaps? Okay. Interesting to know that she's just been vibing there this whole time, has been sleeping through 3 separate murders. You know, as you do. I feel like I'm going to be quizzed on this at some point. And, like, I should really pay attention. Okay, inside the captain's quarters again. Location of the corpse. One other person was present, except that's wrong, isn't it? We've got you. We've got the captain. Oh, you can scroll up and down on this. That's why I didn't see you the first time. Who is this woman? Yeah, she's there. Unless she's already dead. Maybe I was looking at a corpse. Could be, could be. Oh, I can... Oh. Okay. I have just realized fucking game mechanics. Okay. This unknown soul. You don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. Okay, well, you were shot. With a gun. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. No, it's by the captain, I'm pretty sure. By Captain Robert Whistle. Okay. Yeah, I was about to explain this to you. Yeah, I was like, this has not been explained to me anywhere, so I'm literally just going around and, like, clicking on corpses. One memory. Memories where this person appears can be navigated to from here. So all appeared in one memory. First memory, Perish in the End Part 1. Bookmark memories. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Okay, right. Huh. Use the buttons at the top of the page to edit bookmarks and navigate between them. Remove all bookmarks. Okay. So. This unknown soul, it's not going to let me. Met an unknown fate. You were stabbed. Which, I mean, slashed maybe? What do we got? Alive, axed, burned, clawed, clubbed, crushed, decapitated again, froze, illness. There's a lot of ways people can go out in this game. God damn. Eaten, electrocute, eaten? Fell, froze, illness, killed, sword, or knifed. Is it a sword or a knife? So you're looking at all these final moments, piecing together identities and cause of death. It was knifed, and I think it's still the captain. You need to guess 3 of them at a time before they're confirmed. Right, okay. And then you were, like, clubbed, I guess, by you. There we go. Yep. Okay. And, like, you've got to be... That looks like Captain material to me. Open the book while examining a face. Flip directly to the sketch. Okay. Sure. Oh, there's a guy just hanging out there. But in a more literal sense than most. Okay, that's a cool game. Can I... Yeah, that's you. Unknown. I know you're... This person's face is no longer blurred, which means they can now be identified. Use the book and pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book, maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches, pages 2 to 4, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. Ooh, okay. There were 60 people on the ship when it left in England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. Right, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure you're El Capitan. And then we had some others in here. So who are you then up here? Who are you? Certainly a colourful cast. Are we? Oh, God. Nothing on this guy. Okay. So you're blurred, you're blurred, you're blurred. But they were saying, like, the captain let us in, and this guy's Hoogie what's it. So maybe if I exit whatever this is, and then another corpse that I didn't see. Sure, why not? Let's see what your deal is.
Abigail.
Ah, your name's Abigail.
Brother. My friend. I shot him. Dead.
Okay, that's a lot to go off of. This sounds like,
For everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a suicide. So you are Abigail, is what I'm gleaming from this. Yeah, you are Abigail. And you shot someone's brother. Does anyone see an Abigail? Abigail Hoscut Witterell. Okay. And then that would make the guy you shot... that would make you... Oh, because you're Hoscut Witterell. Interesting. Abigail didn't shoot someone's brother. Someone shot Abigail's brother. No, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. So, well, you've got... Hoscut Witterell's weird, because you've got both their last names, but I'm going to just assume it's this. This may or may not be correct. Oh, thank you. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset in the book. Okay. So, they ain't telling me shit. Well, I do at least know this particular gent's fate. So I've got to work out one of the other 2. Which... Interesting. Got 4 people here, but I can only really definitively work out 2 of them, and then Abigail I haven't got a cause of death for, I just know that she's here. Okay, yeah, let's get us back out of there. Interesting so far. Yeah, here we are. Here's all this stuff. Non-known fate. Yeah, I don't think so. Oops. No, not alive. Very much not that. Yup. There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, these 2 faces are still blurry, so they reckon we can't possibly know who they are. Which means there must be more to find. But okay, it's just tab to get out of the book. Don't keep mashing escape, otherwise that'll happen. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm back in the fucking building! Ah! I gotta get out of here. Can we maybe see... what Abigail's deal is? Sure, what does that mean? I think you're confused about who shot who. I'm confused about a lot at the minute. Here we are, let's get Abigail in here. Okay. It's Scottish accent, so that tracks. Oh. Well. Shit, this is a lot of fate. Oh! Okay, yeah, Huh. Well, this is illuminating. We've got fucking millions of people here. All of whom are gonna be... And she's like, oh! Yeah, I didn't expect us to get to this bit of this early. But it makes complete sense that, of course, this is what happened. This is about as far as I got. Okay. Right, so you were struck by a pole by Lin El Kraken. You are also fucked. I mean, okay, so we have Kraken did it. Oh my god, what's happening there? I would love to know more, but we are being zoomed out. Yeah, this is in a different chapter. This is in the Doom. Okay. This was the corpse was moved post-mortem. 10 others were present. Abigail. Clubbed, I guess. By where's the big fuck off Kraken? Okay, maybe it doesn't count as being clubbed. Struck with hooves, tail, or wing. What the fuck are we carrying on this ship? Okay. Clubbed at the top. Ah. Beast. Well done. 3 fates correct. Aha! I was right. Abigail Hoscott Witterell was clubbed by a beast. William Hoscott was shot by Captain Robert Witterell. Captain Robert Witterell shot himself. There we are. And the freaky skull thing is doing things. Okay. Fascinating. Oh, whoops, I remembered wrong. I was going to say, like, I didn't think I'd wandered that far off the path. Oh. Got our typical Type A chatter in here. Okay, I am now officially in the same boat as you. Oh. No worries, no worries. Okay, can I get up here? No, this water is impassable. Please understand. Space action. Zawardo? Is the water still impassable? What the fuck is happening? What did I do? Oh, I can go to deaths within deaths now. Oh, this is going to be so fucky. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here we go. 1 layer deeper. If we go 5 down, we get to old man consequences. What? I cannot move. Oh, we can recreate corpses from the memories of other deaths? This ring on really like this might have been what made me feel sick. Yeah, it's got a heck of an art style to it, but yeah, no, I can definitely see how staring at this for like prolonged periods of time could be like, whoa. It's one that needs to be taken in short breaths. Like, I love how this looks, but also, like, what is this? Okay, so we can like Zawardo within people's memories. Hold on, I want to listen to this. Oh, that's metal as fuck. Also, oh no. Hey, buddy. Who are you? Some dude. Cool. That's... Buddy, you're meant to fire the gun, not throw it at the fucking thing. Or are you throwing it to... There's a goat? I guess? Okay, and then whoever you are... Some other heavily tattooed person. Who we apparently have enough information to name? You're not blurry? No, that can't be right. I look back at this guy. No, I think he is unblurry. That's fucked up. You want me to name this man? Okay, but you were torn in half by a kraken. Okay, you were torn apart by a beastie. I don't know who the fuck you are, I'll be honest. The Doom, part 7. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, it's wanting me to fucking Zawardo things again. To you, apparently. Yoink. And then... bada bing. Are we just gonna keep adding more and more corpses to this boat? Like, are they... are the people, like, who sent me here just be like, oh, yeah, there might be, like, you know, there might be some weird stuff, like a couple of bodies on there. I think there's, like, 2 or 3. And then I come back off it and it's like, yeah, there's 60 there now. Don't question it. Like, huh? Hmm? I think he's trying. Well, he, she, they, I'm not really sure. Oh. Oh, you got exploded. Who were you? Some, like, recruit, I guess, but you did indeed get exploded. Oh. These guys are trying with the guns, they really are. Okay, anything else we can learn here? Not that seems relevant to how we seem to be playing the game so far. Like, there's you. Who... slightly fancy attire. Like, I don't know, maybe midshipman or something, but... you... No, even you're, like, slightly fancy as well. Then again, I'm not sure what traditional sailor garb is, so... Okay, I've also got no idea who you are, quite frankly. Weirdly, no one's calling out names during this Kraken World Ending event, which is kind of a bit inconvenient for me. They should really have thought about me when they were dying. You know? Right, you were exploded. I do know that. I don't know anything else. And that's just the sound of the door unlocking. Okay. I assume I'm going to need to find more things on the ship. Because I don't think there's much else I can do here. It baffles me how they think I should know that that one guy got torn in half. Like, how much... That is fascinating. Is our guy still here? He indeed is. Think about the poor death investigation inspector. Yeah, it's like, don't be an inconvenience when you die. Call out your, like, you know, your name, registered address, and next of kin so we can make the process easier. Like, you know, it's a 9 to 5, this is, really. You know, I gotta get home and, you know, like, I can put some dinner on. What are you fucking about with all this? Okay, let's go see if there's anything below deck. What signs point to we don't even want to try? Oh, there we go. Now we're trying. Bunch of cannons. So I guess it'd be the gun deck. What they would call it. Okay, nothing much else there. Let's check the journal again. So, we don't... We're meant to know who you are, which is fascinating. Okay. So the Doom, and then the Bargain, and then the Escape. Because then on the Escape, so the Captain and something, and some way to bargain, and then, okay, it's the end. We know you. We're not meant to know you. We're not meant to know you. We know you. Who the fuck is this guy? I think it's because there's a body down there. Maybe. I'll go have another check. Okay. I'm looking for a body. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I completely missed this, this fine personage. Voice acting in this game continues to be so good. Oh. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Ooh. Just rough. So this must be our... yeah, like quartermaster or something. This is one of our gunners. We cannot see the picture of because we're standing in the wrong place. Oh my god, they do not make that easy. Okay, cool. There's other people who've fucking died over here. Where was the guy who actually died? Oh, he's here, yeah. And we're not meant to know who you are, but we are meant to know that you got crushed by a cannon. Damn right on the fucking windpipe as well, like... just... instantly in trachea collapser. Oof. Yeah, on the gun deck. No idea who they are, but I do know they were crushed by a cannon. And, oh, Zawarodo time. Yep, because, oh, there's 2 other corpses I think I saw there. Is it 2? Or is, no, it's not 2, it's just, thought this collection was more. Apparently not. Oh, it's next to you. Wasn't there another one? Am I going mad? Thought there was someone under some other cannons somewhere. Was it around here, maybe? No. Oh, there's all this, though. I didn't. Can I can't un-Zawarodo once I've done it, so, we're stuck here for a little bit. Okay, sure. Yeah, and then to you, and we can just climb over that. Fascinating. Ooh, where? Oh, there, yeah, okay. So where are we now? I know that there's, maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself here. I just want to have a look around. Where in the fuck are we now? That opens. Doesn't reveal too much at the minute, but... excuse me. I'd kind of like you to stay open. Personal preference. Also... okay, I'm going to stand in the doorway, I guess. It's the only way to make these things stop closing on me. You're also open. You're also... empty bar. Oh, that was a weird thing. It looked like a needle, but I guess it's just the lighting. It's like someone's been shooting up here. What? And one that's locked. Okay. 3 open doors, one that's locked. Let's go check out our new corpse before I go and forget where he is. He was around here, though. Oh, not quite what I wanted. There we go. I didn't realise I'd locked onto him the first time. Oh. Oh, you didn't need to do my man like that. Oof. Okay, so you got shot by a cannon, which is very tragic. Also, was someone like slightly German in there when he said "the fuse"? Okay. Anything else I can... aha, yeah, here's a couple of... why are we lighting the fuse, lads? Of this one. This is some real zero IQ gameplay. It's you again. The man who I meant to know. And you are like... yeah, you're holding one of the things. You worked on the guns. You're like, I can just phase through these, by the way. Yippee. So you, like, put the cannonballs in the cannons and then pushed them down. I believe that's what that implement is for. Okay. Fascinating. I wonder if there's another corpse I missed there. I have... 2 people died? 2 people died. Oh. Okay, I missed the first one. Shot by cannon. By an unknown attacker. Yeah, by an unknown attacker, I guess. Okay, hold on, I am not ready. Where's the second guy who died? There's apparently someone else who died in this scene, and I don't see it yet. I guess we're just going one layer deeper. Oh, he's like right under there. Okay, right. No wonder I didn't see him. Okay, reveal to me your secrets once more. Okay, you're going to be a bit of a... I've got your leg here, that might do. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I realize a lot of this game is just me kind of looking at people going, oof, that's not great. Yeah, that'll do you. Okay, mysterious cannoneer man. And you are... God, I wouldn't even be able to tell. Okay, more, like, sort of semi-official looking cannon people. You, I thought we saw earlier. I swear we've seen some of you earlier. So you are the man who is, like, definitely dead and crushed. You are also not in great shape. It's got to be said. And you are someone else. I don't think I saw anyone else. So you're going to tell me that 2 people have died again, haven't you? Nope, just this one guy. So you were crushed by a cannon. I believe is what that is. Okay. Right, I've got a lot to think about. I've got a lot to think about at the minute here. So let's just go back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. And just take stock of some stuff here. I still don't... And my biggest question at the minute is who is Mr. like kind of tattooed, it looked like cannoneer. There is some bones here at this front bit, which is cool and groovy, I guess. Go on, we'll observe them for prosperity, and then we'll kind of move from there. Oh, he's taking a shit. Please don't be about to show me a man shitting himself to death. Okay, no, thank God he got strangled. He wasn't just shitting himself to death. I got worried for a second there. I was like, game, what are you about to show me? Okay, you got choked out by a beastie. Or, like, I mean, you could potentially say this is crushed as well. Oh, this was the artist. E.S. Like, that really did. Oh. This guy's like, huh? Man. My guy is fighting for his life in there. Oh, who else we got? We got some other individuals. Yeah, like quartermaster looking guy. Some guy with some food. Looks like everything is mostly in order. Can I go above deck? See if there's anything around there. There's some miscellaneous people. Okay, plenty of people who, like, are about here. So. Right. The poisoning was an option. But, yeah, who is this? How do they die? This unknown soul. Is there, like, an artist? Edward Spratt, I would take a guess at. You could say was crushed by a terrible beast, I suppose. And we can Zoroardo it in here. Because there is a man who is dying upstairs, so it's a good thing I was kind of there anyway. Sure. There we go, and then we have to follow it all the way upstairs. I mean, I'm just going to take this way. I don't know about you, buddy. Oh, you are as well. Neat. And then we were like, I don't know, fucking like here? Maybe? Note there. Okay. What was your deal? Because you look like you were kind of like recently executed after that.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Dane?
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Okay, actually a lot we can pick up from the dialogue there. So, some Danish guy killed someone's brother, supposedly accidentally, with ropes. And the guy's like, what? Why is my man doing the pog? He's hitting the pog on this. Oh. And you are... a researcher of some sort. Okay. And you are... someone who I'm meant to know, apparently. They're going to start doing costume changes later, and it's really going to fuck me up, isn't it? Okay, okay. I see it. Alright. Okay. So you were clubbed by someone. That's really all I can say at this point. And the door is open. And it's got something to do with someone's brother. So the only one we've got, like, concretely down is Edward Spratt. Oh. Oh. 7 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are catalogued here. What the fuck? Just random people who disappeared? And I meant to know who some of these are? Oh, no, some of them will be the people on the boat, I guess. Who, like, got off there. Like, let me see if I can remember some faces. Oops. The Doom. Here we are. Okay. Don't really know. I think, did we see you? Okay, sure. I think you escaped. But, like, where? I wouldn't be able to fucking tell you. Like, where are they now? Fuck knows. Actually, no, they got on a boat. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So we found everyone from that chapter. There are some people who I can apparently intuit the names of. Which is mind-boggling to me. Okay. Let's check there's nothing else I'm missing in, like, the real world before we go book delving. But I think we're going to need to do some, we're going to need to do some old pen and paper book delving. And so maybe revisiting of some scenes. Use that old bookmark system. Okay, yeah, you were there. You were crushed under all that. I'm pretty sure we've seen both of your dealios. Pretty sure. You were the guy who shot himself to death, except not really. But you're Edward Spratt. So I need 2 more before I can make some more concrete guesses. And before I can get, like, things as, like, a definite yay or nay. So. Right, we can tell who you are from the 3. First memory. Disappeared in the doom. Okay, so I can bookmark all your memories. And then... So you were on there when that happened. You were on deck when that happened. And you are on deck when this happened. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, you've been about a bit, but, like, does that give me enough to give me your name? How do I get out of this? There we go. Yeah, no dialogue. Just a man shitting himself to death. No dialogue. Just a man being torn in half. And... Martin. Okay, that's a name at least. Let's revisit that one and just see if we can work out who she's talking to. Is there a way to just quickly do that from here? Because that would be ideal. But also definitely encourage you to make leaps logic from the Passenger Manifesto and your best guesses. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see if we, like, what we've kind of got here to work with before I start making huge leaps. That's the only name she calls out that he's apparently in. I can't see why we would... No. Martin Parrott, third mate. Please tell me these have all got unique first names. Thomas Emil, Kristen Ollis, Duncan Finley, Spratt, unknown passenger, Nunzio, Emily, Miss Jane Bird, Bunlan Lim, Ibn Shah, Chotin, Hok Sung Lal, unknown, Zun Sati, Philip Dahl, Paul Moss, Samuel. Okay, yeah. Davy James. How many jokes do you think he's had to endure about being bootleg Davy Jones? Unknown midshipman. If you're a midshipman, surely you have to sign up from this. Okay, Peter Milroy. No, there's Peters and Thomas. There's been at least one Thomas. Yeah, okay, so we can't necessarily take Martin as just being... Oh, it's definitely Martin Parrott. Let's go see if there's any other Martins. Okay. That is the only Martin. But I also need to know what happened to him. And I don't, quite frankly. Like, because he doesn't appear in... The last one he appears in is this. I need to go and search for him, really. But if not, then I guess I need to go and find where he was. Please tell me this is openable. Nope. Okay. Or maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree here. Maybe I need to go and look into something else. Okay, let's put a pin in the whole Martin caper. Okay, we're meant to know who you two are as well. Where have you even turned up? Okay. Let's bookmark both of you. Oh, we can only bookmark one at a time. Okay, fair. Yeah. I want to know who you are. Because you hit someone's brother. You're the quartermaster we've seen a lot of. Maybe, can I take a wild stab at who you are? Nope. I'm not looking for that. Guess I have to look for the end of the doom again? No, you died at some point. It should be relatively easy to work out who a quartermaster is. Okay, well I guess no, we can just look in here. Could be a helmsman. But again, I'm sort of being crippled by my lack of knowledge about boats and how their, like, fucking naval hierarchy works. Okay, we've got a lot of people so far. Also, what did these, like, X's mean at the start? Because that's something else that's kind of like... So are these, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Are there 7 people who have just got fates unknown? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that sorts that out. You could just, like, look up stuff about boats. I could. But let me work with the information that I've got on hand before I go and, you know... Because that feels like a bit of a stretch for this early into the game. It does feel like a bit of a stretch. The goat got out fine, apparently. Which is maybe the most surprising thing here. Or maybe we'll just see it getting yoinked by a Kraken in the future. One of these, I swear, had 2 corpses in as well. Okay. Interesting. So, did we already look into you? I can't remember. Okay, you're in exactly 1 memory and we're meant to know who you are. So what memory are you in? Okay, it's this Abigail thing again. We just have to go up and actually poke at her. I want to see if there was like a quicker way to move it there, but no, we just have to actually go on the boat and like move to where I think she died. I think Obra isn't like a lot of mystery, that applying knowledge and logic from the real world is rewarded. Perhaps. Right, can I just get... Okay, straight back in here. So, you're our like, official dude here. So there's you two who we're apparently meant to know the names of, which is fucking wild to me. You are not the guy we're looking for? No. Where is the man we're looking for? We've got you, who's pulling along the corpse of you, who was torn in half. Okay. Okay, but like, how many women are in the passenger list? You might be onto something there. You might be onto something there. Hang on. I mean, even if we don't know what happened to them, that might be a shout. Where even are they, actually? In the book? Like... This is a deduction rating. A higher rating means it would be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. Okay, good to know. Right. Okay, so... Emil, I mean... Either way, I've got unknown passenger. We've got a Miss Jane Bird. We've got an Emily Jackson. We've got... a bunch of these. There's Formosas. And these are the only, like, passengers, I think? There's a bunch of top men. A lot of top men and seamen. Okay. Guess these are just your... Oh, Obra, we know what we're doing. I'm not convinced we do. Okay, so... Well, I mean, it doesn't tell me which one's which, though, is the thing. It's like, yeah, okay, they're probably the two, you know, like, women I can see. But without knowing what happened to them or which one's which, it doesn't do me a lot of good at the minute, quite frankly. I've forgotten who we were looking for. Like, who the was I looking for? You. Have I seen you anywhere? You're bald? That's the most I can get. Are you, you're not this guy. No, you're holding like a little club. And you're here somewhere, apparently. Not you. Not you. Can't get up there. Not you. You? No. What about you? Don't think so. And I was right. But you're in this memory. I can't open doors in here, right? Yeah, no, it's just I need to look up or something? That you, like... Yeah, here we are. So you're getting yoinked by the beastie, but amazingly you live those. Okay, accident with the ropes as well. He's at the helm in the cast picture. He's kind of near it, I guess. Yeah. In concrete, I'd say. Ooh, that's not the right button. That's not the right button at all. Come on, RC. No, I'm gonna keep looking around for things. Maybe I'm being dumb here, but... That's what I'm saying. Games about airtight logic about making educated guesses. Maybe you're right, but I'd rather just make sure I've got all the clean facts I have, like, in order first. Like, the first three seem to be like, okay, it was pretty deducible that this person was this based on things people had said. So I'm trying to go off of a similar logic to what the game was presenting me with, rather than just making wild guesses, which I don't think is unreasonable at all, quite frankly. And so far, all I've got is, like, this one guy who got torn in half with the tattoos. I haven't heard many people say much about him in the three memories we've seen. And we've got some guy who's related to the Dane who got clubbed, called Martin, who died in some ropes at some point, but I haven't seen the ropes death, so maybe not. Like, saying this game isn't about airtight logic, it's about making educated guesses, I don't think these guesses are even, like, that educated at the minute. It just feels like I'm just randomly shifting things in. Doesn't gel with how I'm thinking at all, quite frankly. That being said, I'm going to have to start making some guesses, because I don't think I've got a lot more to go off of. Yeah, like, he's got a hand on the helm, but, like... I don't know, maybe? Still don't know what happened to him, mind you, so again, doesn't really help us, but... Sure, we'll give it a guess. Like, at least with, like, our quartermaster guy, who we can't seem to identify at the minute. It's like, I'd have a slightly better feeling about who he is. If there was such a thing as a quartermaster on the boat, which apparently there isn't. Hi, Artie, is this a mystery-solving game? Indeed it is, Mimi. Yeah, we are on an old-style boat, which was attacked by a kraken, from what I understand, as well as some other stuff, and we're trying to work out how every one of the 60 people died. I don't think I'm quite vibing with how the game is allegedly trying to get me to think at the minute. I don't know. Me and Mao have been having some back and forth about it, and I'm not seeing the vision at the minute. It's like, is there anything else down here I haven't already checked? That's what I'm really looking for. Or can I just open up, like, say, here's an idea. Open up this guy, for example. Okay, yes, if you can die a bit quieter, please. I'm trying to think. Okay, so you were clubbed by someone. We know you're Edward Spratt because you're the artist. You were ousted by or crushed, sorry, I read that as ousted. By those cannon. Is this part 4 that we're in, actually? Because apparently there was a second guy who died here. And I didn't see him. Well, I mean... Okay, yeah, you were blasted by a cannon. Which checks out. So how did the other guy die? So that's someone we've already seen the log of. There's a second death in here somewhere. Not you. It's some bald dude. Not you, but we have seen you about. Not you. Where is the second death? That's what I want to know. Because, yeah, I had completely forgotten about this, but this is kind of like where I wanted to come back to. Is it not the crushed guy? No, he has his own part. This is someone different, I think. Well, I mean, maybe I can double check him. No, I can't, apparently. He don't exist here. But, like... I mean, let me go... Okay. Opening the book while the pocket flip direct to the relevant page. Ah! Handy. So if I... Okay, no, it doesn't work there. But yeah, so you are part 3. There is another person here somewhere. But where? Yeah, maybe it's just the gamers never look up rule again. It's caught me before. But even then, like, where would they be hiding? Like, am I expecting to see someone, like, literally splayed across there? Do I have to, like, peep out the top of this grill? No. Where is this second guy who died? Out the window. Oh, you might be so right, actually. Okay. No, I can't get here. Okay, windows. Can we see anyone out of any windows? It's definitely not you. Yeah, wrong portrait for that. It's not either of you two. I mean, you 3, sorry. You look very much still healthy and alive. What on earth? Is he in here, but I need to see this from another angle or something? Is there, like, another corpse I can expect to go, like, back to... There's no one in here that I'm just, like, missing because of the art. No. Is there a second person in here? No, there's just the one. Yeah, no, doesn't look like windows. Okay. Yeah, just nothing on this man. Fascinating. Okay. Right. Huh. Okay. Right. Let's regroup a little. Shall we? Let's just stand here a second. We're a place where we did know things. And then try and work from there. Okay, so you're a 2-star. We literally can't do you. You're a 2-star. You're known. You're a 3. 2, 2. Yeah, okay. Nothing really much going to be passed here, is there? Got any, like, wands I can maybe knock out the way? 2. Nothing. Nothing. There's the... Okay, there's the 1. I got him pretty succinctly. You're a 1 as well. Okay. Because you had the big... Oh! Okay, right, yes. Okay, gotcha. How many people on this boat are Danish? Poland, Scotland. We have Lars Lind from Denmark, and that is it. Right, okay. Got one. There we go. Don't know who he was attacked by. Fuck, it's not gonna matter anyway. Piss and shit. Well, look, it's some progress, okay? I'm trying here. Right. Okay, can I, like... The game must have told me that, like, hey, here's a... Oops, that's not quite what I was looking for, was it? The game must have told me there's a way to, like... Oh, here's how to... No, it's not what I wanted either. God damn it. I want this either. Ah! I can't buttons. See, he told you can just go by vibe. That expressly wasn't by vibe. What do you mean? He said he was Danish. And is the only one person on the cruise Danish, so that is not vibe. That is literally what's in the clue. What are you on about? Jesus. Oh. That is like the polar opposite of vibe. That is literally one Danish person on this boat, and that is the one person who's got referred to as Danish. Oh, don't start doing this to me, or I'm gonna tilt. Okay. Right. Is there anything else we can actually deduce? As opposed to the chat strategy of just fucking guess everything. God. It's these twos that are kind of... Come get me here. So, I guess let's try and use a bit more of actually examining this because we are given information here. How many gunners do we have? We just have one. Also, do we have any like? We've got an Austrian. Where was the guy who said Zifuse? I think the Asian guy in your book might be an Asian bachelor, and there might be a massive assumption. Yeah, look, I'm going to be real. I'm not going to assume that. I'm going to get cancelled. That is not enough for me to go off of. Okay. No, this I think I heard a hint of a German accent at one point in the gunning thing, so I've got to. Let's go and look for whoever that was. Hold on, throw the powder. Nope. It's him getting terrible. Turn apart, okay. It's a fuse, here we are. This unknown soul was blasted with a cannon by an unknown attacker. Maybe that's how we get this. So let's... Can I go back here? How do I go back here? I do wish it was a bit easy. Maybe I've missed a bit of the tutorial, but I really wish it was easier to just go back to people's memories without having to remember specifically which pile of bones they are. Also, it would be nice if we had a sprint. But I suppose we're not exactly built for that. And also, sprinting on a ship is, like, particularly one like this, is going to be kind of weird. So, was it Crushed Guy who we needed to examine? No, this is part 3. We need part 4. Which I think was the one we were on. Okay. Okay, part 4 is what we're looking for. Which, I mean, I guess is you? Yeah, here we are, part 4. Yeah, but who says a fuse? Probably, they say, like, okay, only the gunner and maybe the gunner's mate. Click on the bit where it says 2 memories. Oh, sorry, where was that? Right, bookmark is their memories, okay. So there's this one where they die, and then they're also here. They are on part 3 as well. Okay, maybe we can work out who they are from their part 3 appearance. And if that's someone shouting gunner commands, you'd think they would be a gunner. Like, I'm trying to get clues on, like, who these people are now from the shit they're carrying. Like, there's no way on God's green earth that you are... Oh, hang on. We did know how you died as well. Okay, let's, we've got 2 that we're confident with, so we can kind of maybe eyeball a 3rd guy. But I think you were one of the guys in the escape, right? I called you, Blina, fucking bootleg Guile. Okay, so... No. Fuck me, apparently. Okay. He's in 8 memories, but... Do I know who he is? No. I can go fuck myself. Cool. Okay, just the ones it thinks that I should be able to work out. Or it wants me to work out first. Another assorted Minecraft villager noises. Okay, so we're taking Helmsman because he happens to be holding a wheel. There's not really much else going for him there. But, like, what fate befell them? I mean, you just told me, hey, there's no corpses for these guys. It's like, what, am I meant to... Huh? They disappeared, sure. Some of them look like they might be getting on a boat. To where? Oh, fucking hell, do they have a map? Is there a map on that bit of, like, 4 part 1 that just says, oh, yeah, hi, by the way, we are going to, you know, fucking the Caribbean for a light holiday? I doubt there would be. It's not the kind of thing you normally have lying around in a, you know, Kraken attack, but fuck it, maybe they were just very good at holiday planning. Which also means I've got to remember which pile of bones is the... It's definitely this one where he got clubbed here, now that I'm thinking about it. It's part 1, yep, you get clubbed there.
Over my dead body, you bloody day. How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Before I forget, you killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No problem.
You killed my brother. Okay, so one of these people here has a brother. So, let's go last name hunting, shall we? Who's got 2 last names? Or which pairs of last names have we got? It's gonna be like some fucking unknown guy and a person we actually know, isn't it? They wouldn't make it that easy. I mean, it would be nice if they did, but Samuel and Nathan Peters. There we are. Let's go Nathan Peters. So we've got you. We've got Edward Spratt, and we need one more. We don't have a third one. Nice spot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is just really hard or whether I'm being like really stupid at the minute. But I am doing my best to puzzle this out. The fact that I'm meant to know you is infuriating because you're in fucking everything and I just don't know who you are. Like, hang on. So you are in part 2, apparently. Part 3. Yeah, because you were down on the deck for this 3, 4, kind of 5 run. Click on the memories. What, this bit? That doesn't take me to the thing. Where you went to bookmark a memory, click the memory itself. No? What are we on about? Hold on, I'm gonna try and remember how I... Sorry, I don't mean to keep fucking reverbing the blean speech here, but, okay, hang on. You. 5 memories. Show memories on deck map. Oh, we can kind of get an idea of where they traveled to. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay. First memory perished in here. Soul appears in 5 memories. Sure, I would like a teleport over. Yeah, it's like having to go and keep refinding people's bones when it's already, I think to me, fairly complex is kind of annoying. Anyone in here out of interest? I I'm still baffled by where this second guy supposedly is. In that one, I think it's like part 4 scene. Because he's just hanging out somewhere dead, and I do not know where. You got shot by the cannon. You got crushed by the cannon. This game is definitely intellectual, but I can't for the life of me figure out why it has such rave reviews back in the day. No, I've heard people who say they really like this, is the thing. I find it headache-inducing. Okay. If I just put you down as like a gunner, then that should be 3 of them, right? So we've got Kristen Wolfe was torn apart by a terrible beast. We've got Edward Spratt was crushed by a terrible beast, and Lars Lind was clobbered by Nathan Peters. Not going to tell me how many of those are right? I thought we were working on rule of 3s here. Can you at least give me a yay or nay on some of these? Oh, is it only like it reveals 3 are right if you get 3 right? Okay, sure. Sure. Gunner's mate. And then, let's try both of those again, but with the other Peters. Samuel. Doesn't appear to have done anything. So let's change you back to gunner. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's not the gunner. As for who he is, God knows. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'm really tying myself up in knots a bit here. On how to go about this. So who was Martin in the end? God knows. Martin was hold on. It was in part 1. You kill my brother. No, hang on. Who was Martin? Where the fuck? I knew we mentioned Martin somewhere. Who was he? Because he's someone important, right? At least someone with a hat? Maybe? Hold on. Part 6, part 7. Martin, where's the captain? Right. This could warrant revisiting. So it's whoever she looked like she was talking to is probably Martin. That's a good call. And then maybe we can use that to work out some other stuff. That might be the thing that starts unraveling this. You're the quartermaster! Ah, you... You are Martin, the 3rd mate. Okay. Not quite who I had put down as, but close enough. And then, do I know how you died? No, of course I don't. That would be too easy. Right. Can I just get back to my bookmarks? I guess sure. And then we've got... So this is Martin talking in part 3. Maybe we should go and revisit part 3. And just see if we can get an idea of, like, hierarchies, maybe? And the guy between the captain and Martin is the second mate? Ooh, no, hang on, I'm still, I mean, maybe, but irrelevant, apparently. No, that can't be right. There's still people here. Why? Am I not back at... Is this not the real world again? Why can't I see everyone? Or is it because I've done something weird with the bookmarks? Oh, it's because I'm on this. That's why. I'm stupid. That's on me. Can I just get to the sketch? Here we are. So that's the third mate, that's the captain, that's the first mate. I guess it stands to reason that this is probably second mate, but it's not going to let me guess that right now. Okay. And there's a host of other people. So these are the former San royalty. I do get the option to just try anyway. So, royalty. Ah, so you're these four. Right, okay, that makes sense. Formosan royalty. So, I mean, let's just, like, assign random names here. Because, again, I've got nothing to go off of, but it just feels nice to put some, you know, things in boxes. There we are. I hope I didn't scroll past them a billion times. There we go. Something like that. It's unknown soulmate, unknown fate. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why this is too difficulty. Let's try rereading some of this again. As in, now we identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. There were 60 people when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You'll have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. Okay, okay. Starting to get more of that now. But, like, I don't know. I still feel like a process of elimination doesn't just mean, like, randomly guess things. See, it tells you to make assumptions. I don't know. I feel like those assumptions to be backed up by something, and I've just got so little backup on some things. Right. Okay. So I need to go... How do I get out of this? That's what I keep opening this and thinking, like, where's my journal gone? So, yeah, we've got no idea who you are and you're blurred out, so you're not meant to be. You, we're dead set on. This is, like, the only solid piece of information I've got. I think we're pretty clear on you being Lars because you're Danish, but whether you were clubbed by Samuel Peters or the other Peters, I forget the other Peter's name, remains to be seen, but it's fucking one of yous. Then I can't even find you. You were definitely cannoned. God, like, by an unknown attacker is a bit, like, can we just say, like, by accident? No, we've got to actually put someone in. Crushed by a loose cannon, and we're meant to be able to know who you are. Okay, well, let's... You've got less boxes to do, so maybe we just try some things. That was interesting. Hang on, hang on. I think. No, okay. Is the guy doing the cannoning is the guy doing the cannoning is the guy who got crushed by it? I mean, that would make sense. So, like, I mean, maybe gunner? But then we have, okay, so you're a gunner. You are a dead set, so maybe we just got to put the other Peters in. Wherever he is. Where'd he go? Because there was another Peters. Nathan. No, apparently not. Foolish of us to assume that someone with a cannoning title will be doing cannon things. Though, to be fair, there's like 4 guys doing cannon things down there, so I guess, like... You know, your gunners are just, like, the people in charge of it? But they can just get, like, the regular, like, seamen and all that to hop on whenever needed. I meant to know who you are, but, like... I mean, am I just meant to go off with tattoos? Stream delay on YouTube is such a pain today. I am multi-streaming to Twitch, but yeah. I don't think that would be a... Could it be? This is going to be so stupid if this works. But... No, I didn't think it would. Okay. Sure. Meh, okay. Is he Irish? Meh. I'm glad you're kind of seeing, the same sort of logic I was going on. I was like, okay, well, the tattoos are, like, vaguely, like, I don't know. Maybe you could talk, like, Celtic or Gaelics. Maybe they're from, you know, around and about the, you know, the UK. But, I mean, it doesn't seem to be. Tried, like, the one Scottish guy and the one Irish guy. That I can see. Guess there's Welsh guy here as well, we could always try. But, Cancelati stereotyping is making assumptions. Oh, God. Well, all of them were wrong anyway, which just goes that, you know, assuming makes an ass out of you and Ming. And is not the way forward, clearly. Okay. I'm really, like, peeling through this, seeing if I can get, like, anything down. Wait, the map of the ship. The ship. Make plans. Oh, you're so fucking right. Has the names... Identify the quarters, identify who is in whose cabin. You're so right. Okay. So this is... Can I get something there? Okay, so that's... Passenger cabins, captain's quarters. Second mate, fourth mate, first mate, third mate. Stewards, midshipman, bosun mate. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this everything that she's been in? Okay, now she got up out of it. No, this is just the memories from the earliest to the latest. Okay, this is not any specific... Yeah, arrows indicate the flow of time. Yeah. Reading reveals information. And then there's a bottom... There's 2 more layers below this which I just haven't seen. So maybe they're bosun. Maybe that's what we... But... Bosun? I don't know. I can't even read that. And I'm once again pressing things being like, where the hell is my map? Or where the hell's my thing? Okay. So back to whoever the hell it was. Okay, so what do we got on that? No one with that job title, unfortunately. I suppose you'd be a purser, would you? That'd be so funny. No. Worth a shot. I think it's pronounced bosun. Yeah. Well, whatever it... Oh, there's bosun's mate and bosun here. Alfred Klestil? And because I'm actually kind of semi-certain that might be a guess, let's go and switch the Peters brothers over again. Nope, apparently not. Okay, maybe you were just the bosun's mate. Where is he? Charles Minor. Very much doubt it, but you never know. Do that, and then... like, I'm pretty sure I've got 2 of these right is the thing. It's just this third one locking in that's going to be a pain. Oh, I've lost the Peters again. Nope. Okay. So you're not a gunner. I suppose I could just brute force this and pick, like, literally every single name. Because you were definitely crushed by a cannon. There's, like, nothing going on with you. You're not a second makes you have a fancy enough hat. Let's just kind of keep going down the list, then, because I think this is what we have to do. It's not particularly how I'd like to do it, but... I think you just literally got to at this point, because what the fuck else do we have to go off of? I just need a win here. I'm gonna go through fucking 60 names. Nope. I don't think this is gonna work. You have to perfectly nail all 3 guesses. We'll see, that's the thing. I think that... Oh, no, because then I have to do them all again with the other Peters. Oh, I've got to do 120 guesses. Yeah, no, fuck that. I refuse to do that on principle. If it was... Because, like, I know that this is right. I'm just not sure which Peters brother it is. And I know this is right. Like, no doubt. So I've got, like, 2 of them ready. So I can just, like, brute force a third. But... I don't think me name-clicking for 120 names is, A, the way it's probably intended to be done, or B, particularly good stream content. So, you know what? Let's not. And again, I think it does call into question how much of the stream has been particularly good stream content so far. Because I feel like you're sitting down and you're like, you know, maybe you pick this one up, you put it down, and you just, like, think about it over time. It could be quite a nice, enjoyable stream. I don't think it's a good stream game. I'll be honest. My time so far with it, from a stream perspective, I am not vibing. Unfortunately, folks. Yeah, the fact they just throw these at you and just like, oh yeah, by the way, these people also disappeared. It's like, well, how the fuck am I meant to know what happened to them then? Check that room downstairs, the blood under the door. The blood under the door? Oh, hello. Have I checked you yet? Oh my god, if I've been missing a person this whole time... I have. God fucking damn it.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best.
Aye.
To pull him back to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
There's so many fucking names in this one! Ah! For fuck's sake. Okay. Right, which one are you fucking... Oh. Okay, so this one says tell Pete. So, hear me out. I just want to identify you, brother. I really just want to identify you. So you must be... you're one of the mates. So he's bleeding out. You're doing God knows what. Yeah, no, I completely missed that. Wait, where are we on the ship? Like the same floor we've been on the whole time? It isn't like above deck. Okay, what do we got? So this is something new. Oh, this is an escape. Okay, so still a lot of people alive in escape then. Interesting. In the midshipman cabin. And I'm on the map. Whose room is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we can totally look at that. Hold on. Okay, you cot, don't leave me. Bear up, son, I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back. Tell yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Okay. Well, that either means that Brennan is a seaman who's, like, bringing the kit to him, or that, like... Oh, fuck, there's more. Hang on, let's... Oh, God. I don't feel like I worked out the first couple of mysteries, because there wasn't quite enough to go off of. Is it just that I tried to solve too early? Because I missed this one dude? Right. Come on, then. Where are you? If you go behind some locked door now, I'm actually gonna fucking... just violently scream. Right, what's your deal?
What's all this, you damn fool?
Well, alright, that was abrupt. So you are killing someone. Who has... Oh, we're gonna go fucking 7 layers deep here. Oh, and I've seen some of these people around before, but there's too fucking much going on, quite frankly. Okay. That's someone with a knife in their back. So there's 2 other corpses in here that we're going to need to go back and revisit. Fucking hell. Why was this, like, 1 random bloodstain just the ticket to, like, 7 more fucking corpses? And I just didn't say... I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh, no, apparently we just... Okay, no, we zoom out to the book and then we get Zawaldo. Okay. Cool. Who is this? How do they die? Did I even say that? Like the first guy? I think I might have just completely skipped it. Yeah, okay. They bled out. Exsanguinated. What are we looking at here? Just expired? Yeah. Expired from old age. No, that's not quite what I was looking for. I need to go back and look, I guess. You were definitely clubbed. Or, like, struck, I guess. Nope, not struck. That's animals. Only animals strike things, don't you know? Are you winning? Hi there, Hayanator. Not exactly. No, I'll be honest. This one's been doing a number on me. I guess, yeah, clubbed by whoever this... Maybe you're the gunner. You're, like, kind of near a gun on the... like this. Okay, yeah, and then we've got fucking Zawaldo again, but for 2 different corpses, I think. Because there's someone with a knife in the back, like over here. Oh, no, he's fine, apparently. He's not dead yet, so I can't look at him. The other guy, however, is... Oh. Yeah, no, that's on me. I should have seen him there. He just wasn't... I was looking for someone glowing white, but I was literally standing right next to him, so he wasn't glowing white. Yep. Place a corpse like literally 2 centimeters from me. Yep, there he is. And... give me his deal. Kind of looks a bit like Josuke for some reason there. You're probably winning. This game is hard, but as long as you keep going forward, you're doing fine. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I am now that I've spent like an hour and a half looking for this one corpse. Yeah. Anyone else here? Suppose I should get some IDs on who these 2 are. So you were... I don't really know kind of which side of the exchange both of these people were on. Interesting. Anyone up here I can take a look at? Yep, there are a couple. It's our friend the gunner again, or like rifleman of some sort. And someone else who wears a fancy hat. Damn, this game does not hold back on the bleeding out from getting shot in the head. I mean, to be fair, this is the literal explosion from being shot in the head. Like the freeze frame of that. Who is this? How do they die? The medical condition called they got shot in the face. Shot, gun, don't know who by. Okay, cool. We're doing it again! I want to point out, this one corpse has held like 5 other fucking corpses at the minute. Oh, hello. Someone up here. Oh, they're throwing him off the boat. Interesting. There's a whole scalp flying off there. True, yeah. Right. How did you die? Okay. So that's why you died? Oops. Mm-hmm. Slaps corpses. Corpse can fit so many corpses in it.
Let them go.
Oh, Jesus. What the? Oh, hey, it's fucking... Okay. Based, actually. Cool. Well, maybe. I'm not entirely sure of the circumstances. This is going to be another fucking corpse that I'm going to have to deal with as soon as I'm done dealing with this guy who was also shot. There are 2 fucking goblins here blocking me from going down the stairs. And there's whoever you are. Like, I don't know, some 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 17th mate. Are you... You are such a fucking creepy fucking... Like... What's your deal? Why are you always just perched on random shit? Are you like a stowaway or something? Is that your deal? That's the captain, isn't it? Oh, wait. I thought the captain had longer hair, but it could be. Who's this? No fucking clue. How do they die? Shot. With gun. Okay. And yep. as expected. Gotta go deal with this guy now. How did you die? And then no doubt there'll be another corpse in you. All of this stemming from the fact that I missed one. I'm pissed I missed this one corpse. I think that's been the root of tonight's troubles, quite frankly. That I just missed that one. Thank God someone pointed that out. He hates ceiling stairs, climbing on rigging and stuff. There's fucking stairs right next to him that no one's on. Paul. Okay, we got a Paul lookout in there. So you are Paul. Paul detected. This might be the captain. Okay, there makes a bit more sense, yeah. The fact he was just kind of like fucking scuttling up this railing, when there was no one on these stairs is a bit more odd, but... And then we've got... yeah, more mates of some sort, kind of from the last clip. Anyone over here? Not particularly. He got shanked and then goes, damn. Oh. That's definitely the way to go out. Just like, get mortally wounded and then go, oh, bugger. I've invested in combat sounding ass. True. Oh. Alright, who is this? It's Paul, and they got stabbed. Who the fuck's Paul? Don't tell me there's two Pauls or I'm gonna cry. Well, currently I can't see one Paul. Paul Moss, first mate steward. Was stabbed. Speared, I guess. By fuck knows who. Oh, there's like 7 Pauls. Fucking... Oh, God. What do you mean I was meant to spot this guy? What the fuck? Okay. What the okay. Sure. I mean, I guess we're finally making use of this room that we saw. Like, was it this end? Yeah, I think he was, like, here. Just gonna wait for the mystical body depository to do its thing. Or maybe I've gone in the complete wrong direction. Wouldn't be the first time, but I'm, like, pretty sure it was there. You need to go get the glitter. Oh, I have to follow it round? Oh, for God's sake. I thought I could just beat it there. Look, yes, I know. Here. Whoop-de-doo. Oh. It doesn't move if you don't watch. It's like an attention-starved child.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The cat. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Okay, well, several important pieces of information in there. So, you look like you've been poisoned? Or maybe you're just bleeding out. Maybe you're just bleeding out. Okay. Your mate's dead and Frenchman. Yes, there's a French mate of someone who says verdammt, which is like German or Austrian. The verdammt is a huge clue there. So we've got, like I say, a French and an Austrian who are like mates with each other. Now, what number mate? Fuck knows, but like, you know, it's something. Oh my God, finally someone's opening up this. By which I mean, oh god, there's 2 more floors of this I'm gonna have to look through. Is there a way to, like, skip this bit? It's like, I mean, I should maybe look at some people, I guess. You're you. You're you. I never actually looked at you, but oh well. I think it means the ship's mate. Well, the problem is, like, there's... I don't know. Yeah, no, I know it means mate in a nautical sense, not just mate as in buddy or pal. But there's, like, still 17 mates on this ship. I think. This unknown soul. Yeah, so you've got second mate, third mate, fourth mate, bosun's mate, surgeon's mate, carpenter mate, gunner's mate. There's tons of fucking mates. Like, you'll have to be talking about mating on Twitch. Oh. This is true. Is that TOS? Yeah, but his mate is French, so he's the bosun. Hold on. Yep, that's true. That's Alfred. That's Alfred Klestil. I'm gonna say illness for now. I don't think that's necessarily right. Oh my god! Finally, I did want to check as well. Okay. Squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. So hear me out. Hear me fucking out here. Take a look at his corpse, man. I mean... he's bleeding a bit, but like, you know, does that imply shot, stabbed? Like, he's bleeding out, but I don't see exsanguinated. Like, there's expired of old age. Oh my god, you got it. Yeah, okay, you see where I'm going with this, Marwa. What's missing? Is he missing an arm? It's genuinely so hard to tell. Okay, he is missing an arm. But like, was it removed by axe, by claw? You know, he's not decapitated. Was it eaten? Illness. The man's got no arm. Well, I don't see something that just says missing arm on here either. We'll go torn apart. I guess it's the closest thing we've got. Right, now if I can get back to my master stroke I was on before that happened, let's go back to the guy who was torn apart. The only other guy we've seen who's been torn apart. You are the bosun's mate. And you're French, apparently. So you are definitely this. You are definitely this, which means I just need to switch you over to the other Peters. And... still not right. You think maybe the Kraken has something to do with his arm? With the amount of people who've been, like, shot, stabbed, and bludgeoned on here, I don't know. It's like the Purge event on this fucking thing. I wouldn't put it past anyone. Also, that's still not right somehow. Like, I am so convinced that this has to be right. And that this... it's one of the Peters, but this has to be right. And I'm now also fairly certain that if we go to escape... okay. No, hold on. Who was the third one who I've lost my train of thought here. Hang on. So we're pretty sure you're right. You were torn apart. You are right. You are right. Yeah, I don't see how that can't be. Quite frankly. My arm comes off, I hope I get more than a few days off due to illness. We can certainly hope. Oh, did we finish escape? Okay, and there's 4 people who actually managed to fuck off. Cool. Yeah, well, we know they left, but, like... I don't know where they fucking went. Why would I know that? Right. I know I got it wrong on the tutorial 3, but I'm a little worried that, it's like 80 people in the ship. Don't assume that only one person got torn apart by a big squid. I mean, it's the only person I've seen. And, you know, it would be nice if something just worked for once. Like, Lars killed the Peter instead of Peter killing the Lars. I can go and try it that way around. Maybe I did mishear it. But I think the dialogue there was pretty, explicit. Like, hold on, let me get past bargain. Yeah, let me on. Okay, so the person being let on, the person being murdered, is the Dane. And the only Danish person on here is Lars. So this has to be the person who died. That's... That can't be the wrong way around. I refuse to believe it. And that's lovely simple logic. Some logic not so simple. Yes. Yeah. So we got a bunch of extra people in escape out of that I haven't really looked into too much, so we should probably do a bit more of that. So... Okay. So Verdammt, so yeah, that, I'm not sure I ever did. Oh god, I fucking... Okay. So, yeah. Austrian also means you're the bosun. Because who else says Verdammt? Like, no one really. There's no, like, just straight up German here. But the only German sounding person with a mate, like, this feels like a pretty decent slam dunk. Okay. How did I... Oh, they got this as Paul. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Don't know who he was speared by. You're cut. Okay, yeah, that should probably be changed then. To... Yeah, okay, killed with a sword. Why not? Oh, the bosun says unknown attacker instead of beast. Sure, we'll put the beast in. Nah, still doesn't like it apparently. But good call, good call. I like the logic. Yeah, and once again, we are at a position where we've got nothing right, apparently. So, in fact, I swear there's like 4 people we've got right, but apparently not. And then, even if I did confirm those, I still don't think I'd know what the next steps would be with the rest of them anyway, quite frankly. Like, wait, did we get you? You, yeah, you were the guy who... I guess knifed, actually, rather than killed with a sword. Just based on the knife near you. Yeah, no, you we've got dead certain. God, I'd just like to get a couple locked in. Well, you know, a trio, obviously, but like... Still wrong on some of these somehow, and I don't get how I can be. Like, there's no questioning you were torn about by a terrible beast. There's not really much questioning that you're probably the bosun's mate. I mean, granted, multiple people could have been torn apart by this thing, and it sounds like multiple people were. But I mean, like, again, I could do a 60 fucking... I could just pick names until it gives me the right answer here, but that feels against the spirit of things. Plus, it means I have to pick 120 names. I have to go through... well, near enough 120. Probably more like 100. I mean, he doesn't look very French. Well, yeah, but I'm not going to assume, you know? With those tattoos, maybe, but... You know... At that point, you have to start asking, okay, well, what, like, country am I region locking into being heavily tattooed? And it's like, I mean, that's not how tattoos work. You are 100% like there. There's no way that you're wrong. The only thing that could be wrong with you, and let's try this, just swap them over, just see if that magically fixes anything. Fucking God! Okay, it was just the wrong Peters, brother. Right, okay, so I got you. If it's the guy who's French... No, it was this guy. You're trying to solve the whole story after just 2 chapters. Keep going. I don't know. I was literally just trying to solve for those 3, because with regards to the whole story, I have no fucking clue where to go next. Just not the foggiest. And I think on that bombshell, shall we say? Because it was just the Peters brother missing the unknown beast. I guess so, yeah, although I wasn't even trying for that guy, but... did anything open up down here? I don't think so. Yeah, it'd be a solid no. All looks decidedly not open. Oh, no, it did. Okay, right. Well, you know what? My brain is fucking fried already. So, personally, I'm going to end off things here for this evening. Yeah. Ugh. That was mostly frustrating. Oh, thank you, Hayanator. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for joining the rescue effort to get me out of the Glade of Dreams. But yeah, that was mostly frustrating because of some silly things I did, I think. I want to kind of come back to it maybe at some point with like a bit of a fresher head about it. But yeah, it's an interesting concept, but I'm not entirely sure it's for me. I've got to be honest. But again, I'll say that now, and then in retrospect I might think differently. So, will we get more of this? A solid maybe. Solid maybe. As for now, though, I'm going to go and just, I don't know, grab a beer and chill out, I think. So, yeah. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell.